Hi everyone, welcome to today's session. And as the title says, we are going to look at how Zoho Cliq really acts as a communication and collaboration hub for the Zoho People Plus HR suite. So let me walk you through what we have planned for today. We'll kick things off with a quick introduction to Zoho Cliq and how it fits in with Zoho People just to set the stage. From there, we'll look at some big challenges that HR teams face, especially when it comes to communication and collaboration. Then I'll walk you through how Cliq powers People Plus, making it the go-to collaboration hub. There we'll dive into 4 key areas to see how this plays out in practice. Finally, I'll wrap with a quick overview of pricing along with some resources to explore further. So some of you may be already using Cliq every day, while for others seeing this video, this might be your first real look at it. So let's start with a quick intro of what Cliq really is and more importantly what it does for teams. Think of those times when you're juggling between emails, spreadsheets, or even using WhatsApp group just to get one project moving. That's where Cliq steps in. It's not just a chat app, it's your team's space to talk, share files, brainstorm, and even automate routine work. So basically, it brings people, conversations, and workflows together in one place so you're not running around multiple tools. Now that we've seen what Cliq is, let's talk about how it fits in. Most of you would be People Plus users, so you already know the suite brings together all the apps you need for HR. From hiring and onboarding to payroll, performance, and engagement, it covers the entire employee journey. And right at the core of it sits Zoho Cliq, the communication and collaboration layer that keeps every process connected, transparent, and engaging. Let me paint a quick picture. Imagine a new hire joins the company. It's their first week and they're hit with 4 or 5 different onboarding emails, scattered instructions, and separate logins for policies. It's obviously confusing and overwhelming. Meanwhile, HR is trying to share important updates, say a new leave policy or a compliance form. But when it is sent by email, it often gets lost or ignored. Employees miss it and HR spends extra time chasing confirmations. When this all happens, engagement would never be better because birthdays, work anniversaries, or important surveys, they all usually go out as mass emails, which feels kind of impersonal and rarely get good participation. And then there are day-to-day processes, leave requests, expense approvals, payroll clarification, all stuck in inbox threads, slowing things down. At the bigger picture level, this leads to a lack of transparency. Employees don't always feel informed, included, or confident that they're getting the right updates at the right time. So, the core challenge here is that communication feels scattered, processes slow down, and trust takes a hit. So far, we've looked at some of the challenges that HR teams face when communication and collaboration aren't seamless. So, this is where Zoho Cliq steps in. People Plus has all the apps you need for HR, and Cliq acts as a collaboration layer on top, connecting people, automating workflows, and making sure employees stay engaged and informed. So instead of looking at Cliq just in terms of feature, I thought it'll make more sense to look at the areas where it really makes an impact. So we've broken that down into 4 buckets. The first is talent acquisition. Basically, how your hiring process becomes faster, smoother, and more collaborative. The second is talent management, wherein we'll see things like recognition, feedback, and learning that keeps employees motivated and growing. The third is core HR operations, those everyday processes like, say, approvals, leave, or expenses that can otherwise slow people down. And finally, is employee engagement, the culture side of things, where Cliq helps build connection, community, and a real sense of belonging. So across these 4 areas, you'll see how Cliq really acts as a collaboration core for People Plus. Before we dive into those 4 buckets, let me quickly show you of what really looks like in practice. So Cliq is integrated with Zoho People. That means you don't just see a name pop up in a chat. You see a full context behind that person, their designation, reporting manager, contact details, and much more. It's all right there when you need it. And it's not just about one individual. You can also pull up an entire department view in one glance. Who's on the team, what their roles are, and how they are connected. if there's any meeting that's scheduled, and much more. This makes things so much easier, whether you're onboarding a new colleague, trying to reach the right person, or getting a clearer picture of your organization structure. It basically saves time and gives everyone instant clarity. And alright, but that we'll start with the first bucket, talent acquisition. Hiring is one of those areas where delays creep in so easily. Feedbacks get scattered, emails pile up, and before you know it, decision takes weeks. With Click, those delays are cut down because recruiters, managers, and interviewers all are aligned in one place. Say recruiters and managers stay aligned right from the start because everything is shared in a common space, no chasing updates or wondering what the next step is. That means every candidate's progress is visible right inside a place, so everyone's on the same page. And that visibility makes coordination smoother, interviews get scheduled faster, decisions happen sooner, and you don't risk losing good candidates just because of delays. So essentially, Click turns hiring from scattered, drawn out process into one that's quick, transparent, and truly collaborative. So the hiring process often breaks down not because of lack of effort, but because of scattered communication. Right from when a new opening is created to staying updated about the new openings and associating candidates, and once when candidates are associated, looking at how the interviews are scheduled, following up with that. And once that is done, you just don't get lost in the process saying, I referred somebody, I don't know what happened to them, because that update is also there hand in hand. Right from that to an offer being accepted and to the onboarding stage, everything happens in a process right from within one platform, which is Click. Let's see how this actually plays out. So let's say a recruiter creates a new job opening in Zoho Recruit. Instead of sending out emails or waiting for people to notice it, the moment that opening goes live, it's automatically pushed into a Click channel. The same space where your teams are already chatting, collaborating, and getting work done. Now, here's when it gets really smooth. That message comes with a refer candidate button right there in the post. An employee sees it, thinks of someone who's a great fit, clicks the button, and pops a simple form. No switching apps, no chasing HR for referring, just quickly filling out a form and the referral submitted. It turns what's usually scattered slow process into the something that's real time, visible, and incredibly easy to act on. And because of all this happening inside Click, everyone stays in the loop, from the recruiter to the referrer to the hiring manager. All of them are in the same channel. Now, once when a candidate is referred or once when a candidate externally applies to the role, everyone who needs to know gets updated instantly. As soon as a candidate is associated with a particular job, a message pops up in the relevant channel. So the recruiter, the hiring manager, and even the person who referred them, in case if it's a referral, they are all in the loop. No one's left wondering what happened with that referral, what happened with the candidate that we were seeing. Then, when the interview is scheduled, that update shows up too. Date, time, panel, everything right there in that channel. What this does is cut out the back and forth, the follow ups, the hey, did we schedule that yet? It all cuts that. It keeps the momentum going and gives everyone full visibility without any extra effort. On top of all those updates in the channel, Click also has a handy recruit bot that makes life even easier. Say you referred a candidate and want to check their status. Instead of digging through emails or asking around, you just ask the bot right there in Click. It quickly tells you if the referral is still being reviewed or if the candidates move to the next stage. And if you want to see what interviews are coming up, whether for a candidate you referred or just the open roles you are involved with if you're the hiring manager, the bot gives you a quick rundown. It's like having your own hiring assistant built into your chat, so you stay informed without extra hassle. Wrapping up the hiring journey, the recruit bot also lets you check all current job openings right from Click. And say if something is extended for like more than 60 days, the HRs can look for it, or the hiring managers can look for the extended openings and close it as well without switching apps. And when things move to the final stage like planning an offer, that update gets directly posted in the channel too. So everyone involved knows what's happening and there's no need to scramble for info and send last minute emails. It keeps the entire team connected, informed, and ready to move forward. Importantly, all within Click. But it doesn't stop just at recruitment. Once the candidate joins, the journey continues seamlessly inside Click. Here you see an onboarding channel set up specifically for new hires. It's where all the important HR files, policy documents, welcome messages, and step-by-step guides, are all there, so new employees always know where to find what they need. So instead of juggling emails or hunting for info across multiple systems, everything is right here in one place. This makes onboarding smoother, less overwhelming, and helps new hires feel supported from day one. So Click isn't just connecting people during hiring, it's powering the entire employee experience from start to finish. The next big impact area is talent management. So many HR processes around performance, development, and career growth feel more complicated than they need to be, often because the tools and data are spread across multiple systems. With Zoho Cliq, growth becomes a continuous journey rather than just an annual event. Employees receive timely recognition that motivates them, while learning resources are always at their fingertips, encouraging ongoing skill development. The platform also strengthens mentor-mentee connections across teams, making collaboration and guidance more natural and impactful. So Click basically makes it easier for teams to recognize and celebrate each other's contribution in real time. Appreciations flow naturally across the organization, and it reinforces a culture of positivity without waiting for formal reviews. Also, you'll never miss a deadline again. So Click's integration with also keeps HR on track with smaller action items as well. For example, if HR needs to collect an employee's address proof, a nudge appears in Click so nothing gets missed. These reminders arrive where you're already working, making follow-ups effortless and ensuring every step in the employee journey is accounted for. Not just HR related tasks, Click gives teams a unified view of all projects and tasks, not just those tied to HR as I mentioned, or People Plus. Employees and managers can track progress, updates, and dependencies across any project, fostering collaboration, ensuring smooth handoffs, and keeping everyone aligned on shared goals. So that means no task gets lost and people can focus on what matters most. So the next core focus area is HR operations. Many essential HR processes like employee data management, compliance tracking, and routine approvals can feel time consuming and fragmented. But with the right tools, these operations can become faster, more accurate, and easier to manage, freeing HR teams to focus on strategic initiatives rather than just administrative tasks. With Zoho Cliq, HR processes become effortless and transparent. Managers can approve requests faster, remove unnecessary delays, while employees can access essential information instantly. So, clear, timely communication ensures the entire organization stays informed, reducing confusion and keeping everyone aligned. Here's an example in action. Instead of logging into a separate HR portal, an employee opens Cliq and applies for leave. As simple as sending a message. Once when the leave is applied, the update is automatically posted into a dedicated channel where the team can see who is away and when. So this visibility helps managers plan better and keeps teammates aligned. Beyond individual updates, Cliq provides a consolidated view for admins. Inside the admin panel, admins can see working hours, time off data, overall presence trends, and much more. So this makes it easy to spot patterns, understand who's available, and say balance workloads. Instead of pulling data from multiple systems, everything is tracked and reported through Cliq, giving managers clarity and employees confidence in transparent tracking. For example, take expenses. When traveling for work, employees can snap a picture of a receipt and upload it directly to the expense bot in Cliq. So the record is immediately updated in the system, and approvals can also be handled inside Cliq. So it's not manually us entering it in Zoho Expense every time. It can be done by just snapping a picture and uploading it, saving time for both employees and managers. What used to be a drawn-out process is now quick, effortless, and transparent. With that, we come to our final focus area, which is employee engagement. Engaged employees are more motivated, collaborative, and invested in the organization's success. So, creating meaningful connections, open communication, and a culture of recognition can transform day-to-day experiences at work. So, Zoho Cliq helps build a vibrant workplace culture. Teams connect more easily, which fosters collaboration and a shared purpose. Employees obviously feel included and confident that their opinions matter, while celebrations and acknowledgements of achievements reinforce motivation and commitment across the organization. On the right, you can see the announcements channel that serves as a central hub for all company updates. Policies, events, and important notices are visible to everyone, ensuring nothing gets overlooked. On the left, interactive polls lets employees share their thoughts on workload, engagement, workplace well-being, and much more. This two-way communication transforms updates into meaningful conversations, making employees feel heard and valued. Click complements your existing tools, connecting teams across the ecosystem without replacing them. For example, a post in Connect can be instantly shared in Click, with reminders or follow ups happening in the same place where teams are already active. Also, the Click minibar that you see is like, it travels across Zoho apps, letting employees continue conversations, find information, or check updates without losing focus. By integrating communication and collaboration everywhere, Click strengthens engagement and helps employees stay connected to both their work and their colleagues. So regular team interactions become more purposeful with Zoho Cliq. When meetings are well connected to ongoing conversations, employees obviously will feel included and valued. Discussions lead to clear outcomes and collaboration strengthens across teams. So this in turn creates a culture where people are heard, aligned, and genuinely engaged in organizations' goals. Now that we've seen all the four buckets, let's look at how these capabilities are packaged and what plan options are available. Zoho People Plus comes in two editions, the Premium Edition which includes Click's free plan and the Enterprise Edition which includes Click's standard plan. So the free plan covers all essential collaboration tools to, for basics like communicate, share updates and stay organized. But the standard plan comes offering extra perks like external channels, call recording, usage reports, networks add-ons and much more. So these enhancements provide more flexibility while keeping everything integrated with People Plus. But beyond these two plans that are included in People Plus, Click also offers two other standalone options for organizations that wants a broader view for collaboration. The Professional Edition, which is the most popular one, and there's an Enterprise plan, which are generally basically for enterprises. So these plans provide advanced automation, analytics, and customization, giving organization greater control over communication and collaboration. And when it comes to Enterprise plan, the major difference is the robust admin capabilities that comes as an add-on. So Click isn't just for HR. It's a complete communication platform for any team that wants everything in one place. From chats, meetings, automation, phone system, and more, all are integrated. Even beyond HR, Click acts as a central hub for collaboration across the entire organization. Again, to reiterate, keeping conversation, tasks, and workflows connected and easy to manage. So I walked you through some of the key use cases showing how Click works with People Plus. For a deeper dive, we already have two more other webinars on specific integrations like Recruit with Click and People with Click. You can access those links from the description and also see how real examples of Click is being used across HR processes. Or if you have any specific use case or want to see a live experience, you can book a personalized demo at your convenience. This is the best way to see how Click fits your team's workflows and address your unique needs.